Hey, what's up, gang? This is typical Zoomy or Zoomy Vander, of course. Um, in today's video, I just want to do like a quick little showcase of this plugin called Magic Bullet Effects. It's basically a plugin that's usually made for for very reasons, of course. Includes lighting effects, spot exposures, all that good stuff. You may have noticed it being used in like multiple YouTube videos and such, but the actual way to get it is that I have to actually buy it. I, however, got this stuff for free from a YouTube video from a totally reasonable person that totally does not hack and steal. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. They don't actually hack and steal. But it is, however, a legit copy. The problem is that it's an old version, so I don't know why Red Giant went from lifetime to a subscription tier. I get it. They need to make money, but really, it's just not worth it. Like, why would people want to switch subscriptions to such? Anyways, I'm getting a bit too ahead of myself, but basically, what we have here is a simple render of soap. As an example, so if I select a layer, go to filter, magic bullet, looks. Now this, I already messed around with it and such, but if you want to know how it works, basically, it's, hold on. Now, there's a diffusion thing, don't know why that's enabled, apologies. Now, basically how this works is that you basically have your subject, matte, lens, camera, and post. As you can see here, you have the look sections, where you have basic, cinematic, diffusion and light, monochromatic, stylized, people, classic music videos, classic popular TV, classic stock emulation, and custom. Which, if you were to look here, just basically nothing, but you can basically see how you want to, put up with the, how, how you want to actually adjust your own scene. But we're not going to get into that because that could be a whole different video and such. But there will be a video link description below that would kindly explain how Magic Bullet Photo looks actually works and such. But you can make it however you want to. Like for example, if you want to, make your scene look a bit more action, you just pop that in and it just looks purple. Like why is it purple? I don't know why. You can change it from action to indie to zombies, romance, epic, Mixicali, which is funny enough because it's literally just orange. Ultimatum, which is a cool little effect, honestly. Um, Anywho, you now if you don't like this, you can simply just delete them with the and select one, just press the delete key and such. But basically you have your little tool section here: subject, matte, lens, camera, and post. Now, you can change, however that you want to, um, make your own scene. For example, you can put it in post. You can make it exactly how you want to, make the colors pop. For example, this is like straight up out of a film, which if you look, of course, looks like one. Camera. Now for camera, of course, you basically have to film grading curves, process transfer stutter streak. Stutter streak is my favorite because it makes the camera looks like this. I wouldn't. Now I wouldn't advise you wouldn't make it too much. Just try to make it as minimal as you can. Just try to keep it as minimal like this. Yeah, honestly, I think it looks nice that way. Lens. Lens, you have the haze flare, which does this. I don't know what it does. Actually, let me go see. Oh, the spillage. Oh, yep, it does that. So, we're not gonna mess with that for now. Um, Now, exposure. This is the fun part. You can basically say how much you want your scene to be, exposed and such. But of course, that just brightens the image. There's nothing else to it. And the tool section, you have the ammo flare, chromatic aberration. Now, this one I like the most because, as you can see here, if we change the red and cyan to this, you notice that the colors start popping out of it, which is a pretty cool effect, in my personal opinion. Because because you usually see those things in movies, films, all that. And honestly, I do think the basic film kind of fits with it, but I'm not gonna use that now. Anyway, yeah, there's Vingente, which does this, which does this, I guess. Um, yeah, that's just basically just highlights the important subject, makes everything around them a bit dark, such. But yeah, we're not gonna mess with that. Lens distortion can basically turn your image into this. It just does all wacky stuff. Just makes the entire image really just distorted. So, yeah. Let's see what else here. Diffusion. This diffusion right here is 10 times better than average SFM bloom. Because unlike SFM bloom, you can actually get to control how you want to set your bloom. Like this. Oh, hold on, my mouse lag. You actually increase the highlights of your image. It's pretty cool. Highlight bias. Increase or decrease. You can change the size to however you want it to be. If you don't like how it looks, you can simply change it and tweak it to your own personal preference. Which in my honest opinion, try to tinker it to however you want it to be. Just don't go a bit too overboard with it, because otherwise it will look like a mess sometimes. But yeah, this is pretty much 10 times better than SFM Bloom, if ever. Way better than SFM Bloom. Way better. Now, as you can see here, you can actually change how the diffusion looks. You can set any color you want it to be. For example, you want it to be blue, I can change the blue, and it'll look like this. You may not see it, but it's there. If you want to change it to red, you can change it to red. You know, all the little fun bits of doing creative process on the pirated Adobe app. Yeah. So subject, so choose how you want to choose. Now this is my favorite. This is called spot exposure. And what it does is that it basically allows you to control your lights around your own subject. Uh, that's like some sort of spot exposures for your own subjects. This right here is just an example, of course, but you can choose however you want to choose, and however that you want to choose the way to of how you want to light your own scenes. Which I think is pretty cool to use, honestly. You can essentially choose how you want to place your light around your own subjects and all that other fun things and such. And to me, this is my favorite feature of all of this thing because it actually lets you, because it basically allows you to light your own scenes of how you want, light your own spots and all the other pizzazz and such. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You can change the spread, aspect, radius, fall off, all that stuff. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. If you want to, you can add like another spot exposure to your own image, of course. Just gonna need to zoom out here for one moment. And yeah, honestly, this looks pretty nice. This looks pretty nice. And once you're done with it, you can simply press finished, and that's it. You're essentially done with it. Now, admittedly, yes, there are like some spots where there are brighter, some areas that aren't, but that can be, easily fixed within the settings, of course, or rather the image adjustment layers. We can go to brightness and contrast. Use the contrast a little bit. Don't make it look too dark. Well, if you want to, you can go to curves. Just curves to however you want it to be, and such. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed watching this video and me explaining how it works, how it functions, uh, all the different little ins and outs of this cool little plugin. And yes, I will leave a link description for you viewer, to actually download this plugin in the link description below of this video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel because I have lost over 5 subscribers within the span of a month. Please help me out. uh, yeah. Anywho, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Um, you can hit the bell icon for notifications. You can subscribe or don't. It's free. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.